Welcome back to Englopod, the podcast where you build confidence and shape your future.
Hello, everyone. It is wonderful to be here with you today. I am ready to dive in.
Today, we have a very special session. We are going to talk about a problem that everyone has. And I mean everyone, even me, even you.
Oh, absolutely. Even me. It is, it's a very common problem. It happens to almost everyone learning a language.
Let me ask you a question, and I want you, the listener, to answer honestly in your head.
Okay.
Do you ever want to speak English, but your mind it goes blank?
Blank. That's a great word. It means empty.
Right.
Nothing is there. It is like a white piece of paper with no writing on it.
Exactly. You are in a conversation. You want to say something, you know the word.
You do. You really know it.
You saw the word yesterday. You heard it last week. But now,
Yeah.
in this moment, you cannot say it.
It's just gone. You feel lost.
You feel lost for words. It is a terrible feeling.
It really is.
You feel nervous. Maybe your hands get a little sweaty. You start to panic a bit.
And you think, why is my English so bad? I study every day. Why can I not speak?
It is so frustrating. But I have good news.
There is always good news.
We are going to explain why this happens. And it's not because you are not smart.
No.
It is not because your memory is bad. It is because of how your brain works.
That is right. And today we are going to give you a plan. A real plan.
Oh.
We have 4 steps to fix this problem.
4 steps. If you follow these steps, you will stop feeling lost. You will find the words. But first, we need to understand the brain. And to do that, we need to go to the kitchen.
The kitchen?
Yes, the kitchen. Specifically, we need to look at the fridge.
Ah, okay, I like this. An analogy.
Right.
Analogy is, it's a picture in your mind. It helps you understand something that is difficult. So tell us about the fridge.
Okay. Imagine a kitchen fridge. It's big. It's cold. You open the door.
The light turns on.
The light turns on. What is inside?
Well, usually there's food. There's milk. There are eggs. Maybe some vegetables like carrots or onions, maybe some cheese.
Exactly. The fridge is full of ingredients.
Ingredients. Those are the things we use to make food.
Right. Now imagine this. You have a fridge and it's full of ingredients. You have eggs. You have milk. But you do not know how to cook.
Oh, that's a problem. I have the food, but I can't make a meal.
You stare at the eggs.
Yeah.
You stare at the milk, but you can't make a cake. You cannot make an omelet. You just have the ingredients sitting there.
Okay. I think I see the connection now. The ingredients are the English words you know.
Yes. The ingredients in the fridge are the words in your head. You have collected them.
Right.
You learned them in school. You heard them in a movie.
Oh.
They are in your brain, just like the eggs are sitting there in the fridge.
But the cooking, that's the speaking.
Exactly. Cooking is the action. Cooking is taking the egg and the milk and making something new. Speaking is taking the words and making a sentence.
So a lot of students, they have a full fridge. A very full fridge. They have many, many words.
Thousands of words.
But they can't cook. They cannot speak.
That is the problem. Having the ingredients is not the same as cooking. Knowing the words is not the same as speaking.
This is a really important point. We often think, I need more ingredients. I need to buy more food.
Right. Students think, I need to learn more words. If I learn 1,000 more words, then I will speak perfectly.
But that's not true, is it? If you buy more eggs, but you still can't cook, you just have a very, very full fridge.
You still go hungry.
You still go hungry.
We need to learn to cook. We need to learn to use the words we already have. This brings us to our core concept for today. It is a little bit technical, but we are going to make it very simple.
It is the difference between passive vocabulary and active vocabulary.
Okay, let's unpack this. Let's start with passive. What does passive vocabulary mean?
Well, passive means you are not doing anything, you are just receiving.
Okay.
So passive vocabulary describes all the words you understand when you hear them or when you read them.
So, for example, if you're listening to us right now and you understand what we are saying, these words are in your passive vocabulary.
Yes, absolutely. The words go into your ears. Your brain says, yes, I know fridge. I know ingredients. I understand. You recognize the words.
That is the fridge. That is the storage.
Exactly. And your passive vocabulary is usually very, very big. You can understand a lot. You can read a book. You can watch a YouTube video.
But then we have active vocabulary.
Right. And active means doing something. Active means action. Active vocabulary describes the words you can use when you speak or when you write.
This is the cooking.
Yes. This is the cooking, and this is much harder.
Why?
Well, when you speak, you have to find the word in your brain very quickly. You have to pronounce it. You have to put it in a sentence. It's a lot of work.
And this is where the gap is, right? The gap is the empty space between the two.
That's it. Most people have a huge passive vocabulary.
The fridge.
The fridge. Maybe they know 5,000 words, but they're active vocabulary.
The cooking.
The cooking. It's small. Maybe only 1,000 words.
So when you try to speak, you are looking for a word. You know it is in your passive box, in the fridge.
Yeah.
But you cannot move it to the active box. You can't cook with it.
And that is why you get stuck. That is why your mind goes blank. The word is there, but it's in the wrong place.
So what is our goal today? What's the mission?
Our goal is to move words. We want to take a word from the passive box and put it into the active box.
I want to take the egg out of the fridge and learn how to cook it.
Perfectly said. We want to stop just collecting words, and we want to start using them.
Okay.
And to do that, we have a specific method. It has 4 steps.
Let's jump into step 1. This step, it involves a notebook.
Yes. But before we explain the right way, tell me, what do students usually do? What's the wrong way?
Oh, I know this. I used to do this all the time. I would have a notebook and I would just write a list, a long, long list. Word, meaning apple, dot fruit, car, dot machine. I would have pages and pages of these lists.
And did it help you speak?
No, not at all. It was so boring. And I could not remember anything.
That's the problem. Your brain, it doesn't like lists. Lists are not natural. We do not speak in lists.
The lists are the wrong way. What is the right way?
You still need a notebook. That part is good. You need a dedicated place, a special place for new words.
Okay.
Don't use a piece of paper that you'll just throw away. Get a nice notebook that you like.
Okay. I have my notebook. I write the word. Is that enough?
No, absolutely not. Just writing the word is not enough. We need to do more. We need to get a word, a home, a situation. This leads us to step 2.
Step 2 is context and sentences.
Context. Now that's a big word. Let's explain it simply.
Okay. Context means the situation. Where are you? Who are you talking to? What is happening around you?
Right. Words do not live alone. They just don't. Words live in sentences. Words live in stories. And one word can have many different meanings depending on the context.
So if you only learn the word, you might use it incorrectly.
Exactly. You need to learn the situation. To show you how this works, we are going to pick one word. We will use this one word for all our examples today.
I like that. Let's focus. So the word is shift.
Can you spell that for our listeners, just to be clear?
Yes. It's S-H-I-F-T. Shift.
This is a great word because it has many meanings. It's a very, very common English word.
All right. So let's look at meaning number 1.
The first meaning is simple. It means movement. To move something from one place to another place.
Okay. An example. Imagine I am in my living room. I have a television. There's a cable on the floor, and it's in the way. I need to move it.
You can say, shift the cable to the other side.
Shift the cable. I am moving it.
Yes. Or imagine you are sitting at a table. You want to sit closer to your friend. You can shift your chair.
Okay. So, meaning one is about physical movement, moving an object.
Exactly. Now, let's look at meaning number 2. This one is about cars.
Ah, yes. Driving.
Do you drive a manual car? A car with a stick that you move with your hand?
Yes, I do. I had to change the gears. First gear, second gear, third gear.
In English, we use the word shift for this action. You shift gears.
So if I want to go faster, I shift the gear.
Correct. Shift the gear to go faster. Or shift into reverse to go backward. Here, shift means to change. You are changing the setting of the machine.
This is clear. So, meaning 1, move an object. Meaning 2, change gears in a car. What is meaning number 3?
This one is very common, especially for work. Shift can mean a period of time that you work.
A period of time. You mean like from 9 in the morning to 5 in the evening?
Yes, but we usually use it for jobs that rotate, jobs that are 24 hours.
Like doctors or nurses, police officers.
Exactly, or factory workers. A hospital is open 24 hours a day. No doctor can work for 24 hours.
No, that would be impossible. They would fall asleep.
So they divide the day. One doctor works in the morning. Another doctor works at night. These are called shifts.
I see. So I can say I work the night shift.
Perfect. Or my shift ends at 8 p.m.
Okay. So we have 3 clear meanings for this one word. 1, move the cable. 2, shift the gear. 3, work the night shift.
Now, here is the action for step 2. In your notebook, you must write 3 sentences.
3 sentences.
Yes. Don't just write shift, move, work. That is lazy.
And the brain forgets it.
Your brain will forget. You must write full sentences using the word in 3 different ways.
Okay, so I should write something like, please shift the table to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then he shifted the gear and drove away.
Good.
And I am tired because I worked the night shift.
Perfect. When you write these sentences, you are teaching your brain how to use the word.
I see.
You are not just looking at the ingredient, the egg. You are practicing the cooking. You are making the sentence.
That makes a lot of sense. It takes more time than just writing the word, but it feels deeper.
It creates a stronger memory. But we are not done yet.
Oh,
We want to sound natural. We want to sound like native speakers, right?
of course.
Blah.
And to do that, we need step 3. Step 3 is collocations.
Collocation. Okay, this sounds like a scary grammar word. Let me spell it. Collocation.
It does sound a little scientific, but the idea is actually very simple.
Collocation just means words that are friends.
Words that are friends. I like that.
Yes. Some words just like to be together. They go together often. In other words, they do not like each other.
Can you give me a simple example?
Sure. Think about food. You are in a hurry. You want a hamburger and some fries. What do you call that?
Fast food.
Right. Fast food. Now think about the word quick. Quick has the same meaning as fast. But do we ever say quick food?
No, that sounds weird. I am going to get some quick food. No, we never say that.
Exactly. Fast and food are friends. They are a collocation. Quick and food are not friends.
Ah, I get it. So if I use the wrong word, people will probably understand me, but I will sound strange.
Yes. If you say quick food, I know what you mean. But I also know you are not a native speaker. If you want to speak naturally, you need to learn the friends.
Okay, so let's go back to our word shift. We want to find the friends for shift.
Specifically, let's look at shift when it means work. We want to find adjectives. Adjectives are describing words. What kind of shift is it?
Okay, let's think. If I work in the morning,
We call that the early shift. Early and shift are friends. They are a collocation.
What if I work at night?
That's the night shift. Or you could say the late shift.
Okay. What if I work for 12 hours? That is a very long time.
We would call that a long shift.
A long shift, okay. What if I work in the morning, then I have a break for 4 hours, and then I have to work again in the evening?
Oh, that is a terrible schedule. We call that a split shift.
Split, like to cut in two.
Exactly, a split shift.
So we have early shift, late shift, night shift, long shift, and split shift.
Those are all adjective collocations. We also have verb collocations. Verbs are action words. What can you do with a shift?
I can do a shift.
Yes. I'm doing a night shift tonight. That's perfect.
I can work a shift.
Yes. I worked a long shift yesterday.
What if I trade my time with a friend? My friend works for me, and I work for her.
You can change shifts, or a more informal word is to swap shifts.
Okay. So step 3 is finding these friend words.
Yeah.
But how do I find them? I can't just guess.
No, you can't guess. You need a tool. And my recommendation is to use an online collocation dictionary.
Is that a specific website?
There are many of them. Just go to Google, type collocation dictionary. They are free to use.
And what do I do there?
You type your word, you type in shift, and the website will show you lists. It will show you all the adjectives that go with shift. It will show you all the verbs that go with shift.
Wow. That is amazing. It just gives you the answers.
It gives you the friends, and this helps you stop translating from your own language.
I see.
In your language, maybe you say heavy shift or strong shift, but in English, we say long shift. The dictionary teaches you the natural English way.
Okay. So in my notebook, I have the word shift.
Yeah.
I have my 3 sentences, and now I write down the collocations.
Yes.
Like early shift, late shift, do a shift, work a shift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, your notebook page for this word is full of good, useful information, but we have one final step, and it is the most important step.
Step 4, the story.
Or you could call it the paragraph.
Why do we need a story? We already have sentences.
Sentences are good, but a story connects everything together. A story mimics real life. When you speak, you are usually telling a little story.
So step 4 is taking the word shift and the collocations we found, like early, late, work, and putting them all into one small paragraph.
Exactly. You become an author, you write a mini story about yourself, or maybe a made-up person.
Let's do an example together. Let's write a story using shift and its friends.
Okay. Listen to this story. It is very simple, but it is very powerful. Ready?
Ready?
There's a clinic near my house. The doctors work in shifts. I hate the late shift. I prefer the early shift.
Let's read that again, slowly. There is a clinic near my house.
The doctors work in shifts. I hate the late shift.
I prefer the early shift. Okay, now let's look at what we did. We used the word shift 3 times in just a few sentences.
And we used the collocations. We used work in shifts. We used late shift. We used early shift.
So what happens in the brain when you do this?
When you write this story, you are forcing your brain to connect the dots. You are building a road in your brain.
A road.
Yes. Imagine your brain is a forest. If you walk through the forest one time, you leave a small path. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
If you walk on that same path again and again, the path becomes a road. It becomes easy to walk on.
So by writing the story, we are walking the path again and again. We are connecting doctor with work in shifts. We are connecting hate with late shift.
Exactly. So next time you are speaking and you want to talk about your job, you do not have to search for the word. Your brain remembers the story. Your brain remembers the road.
It just flows naturally. I hate the late shift. It comes out as one piece of information.
Yeah.
You don't have to think, I hate the late shift.
It is just one idea. That is fluency. Fluency is when words flow together like water. Step 4 helps you create that fluency.
Okay, so let's review the whole plan. The 4 steps to move from passive to active. Step 1, get a notebook, but not for a list.
Right, a dedicated notebook.
Step 2, write sentences with context, meaning 1, meaning 2, meaning 3.
Don't be lazy. Write the full sentences.
Step 3, find the collocations, the word friends. Use an online dictionary.
Find the adjectives and the verbs that go with your word.
And step 4, write a story, a short paragraph that combines everything.
That is the plan. And, it sounds like a lot of work.
It is work. Which brings us to our summary and a reality check. Is there a faster way? Is there a magic button I can press to learn English instantly?
I wish there was. If I found a magic button, I would sell it and be a millionaire. But no, there is no magic button.
Many people on the internet, they promise hacks. They say, learn English in 3 days, or the one secret trick to fluency.
You need to be careful with those promises. The reality is that learning any skill takes time. Think about playing the piano. Can you learn to play the piano in 3 days?
No. Impossible. You have to practice your scales. You have to move your fingers every day.
Think about going to the gym. Can you get big muscles in 1 week?
Definitely not. You have to lift the heavy weights. You have to sweat. It takes months.
Learning active vocabulary is the same. It is mental exercise.
I like that. Mental exercise.
Writing the sentences is the exercise. Searching for collocations is the exercise. And writing the story, that is the heavy lifting.
So the hack is just hard work.
Yes. But here is the real secret. It is better to learn 5 words perfectly than 50 words poorly.
That is great. Let's repeat that. It is better to learn 5 words perfectly than 50 words poorly.
If you have 50 words in your notebook, but they are just a list, they stay in the fridge.
They stay in your passive vocabulary.
You cannot use them. They are useless when you need to speak.
But if you have just 5 words, and you did the 4 steps for each one, you wrote the sentences, you found the collocations, you wrote the story, those 5 words are yours forever.
They're in your pocket. They're in your active vocabulary. You can use them anytime. You can speak with them. That is real progress.
So don't try to learn 100 words a day. That is crazy.
No.
Try to learn 1 word deep. Go deep with 1 word.
A deep dive. Just like our show.
Exactly.
And remember, forgetting words is normal. Please do not beat yourself up.
Beat yourself up. That's a good phrase. It means do not be angry with yourself.
Yes. Don't be angry. It's okay. Everyone forgets. Even native speakers forget words sometimes. The important thing is to have a system to improve.
And now you have the system. You have the 4 steps.
It is simple, but it is very powerful.
Before we go, I want to ask you, the listener, a question. A challenge for today.
Oh, I like a challenge.
What is 1 word you learned today? It could be shift. It could be collocation. Maybe it's another word you heard us say.
Just pick 1 word.
And can you write a story with it? Can you do step 4 right now?
Take 5 minutes after this. Grab a piece of paper. Write a short paragraph using that new word and its friends.
See if you can do it. Prove to yourself that you can cook with the ingredients.
It will feel so good when you do. You will feel your confidence growing.
And that is what we want. We want you to feel confident. We want you to speak without fear.
You can do it. Just take it 1 word at a time.
Thank you for listening to Englopod.
Keep practicing. Keep speaking.
See you next time.